Hey everyone, so don't judge me. I wanted to play with makeup and I don't have a job, so it really doesn't fucking matter. Anywho, I had something that I was curious about. Random questions. One of which being, why do they call it a pet peeve? Does it have something to do with pets? That's what I want to know. Because if it does, this next story is going to make a lot more sense. So, part of the reason why I've been MIA for this last one is I was doing normal chores, household chores, getting my garbage out and cleaning up my front room, when I noticed one of the neighbor cats was outside and crying to get into their house. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me see if I can give him some pets, because there's two cats that look exactly the same. There's one that's the mom, one is one of her kittens, who's my porch pirate, or Nugget's sibling. So I go over to try and give it some love, and I notice, oh, this is Mama. Not only is it Mama, but she is heavily pregnant. And so she was trying to get into my neighbor's house. Little did I know, my daughter, or one of her friends, I forgot who exactly, told me that my neighbor had kicked out all of her cats, which does not sit right with me. So I'm like, I don't feel like this. So I decided to wait to see if, by the time I got back from taking care of my garbage, if she had let the cat in. She didn't. And this cat decided to cry outside my door. So I let her in. And the next morning I wake up to 5 beautiful little baby wiggles. And they are just about 3 weeks old now. And I've heard absolutely nothing from my neighbor. So I've got 5 adorable little babies, 4 boys and 1 girl. All but one already have a loving home set up. We just got 1 little orange tabby that's waiting for his home. And then we're going to get Mama fixed and get her to a new home, the house that actually cares about her. That kind of thing. It's heartbreaking, for 1. And 2, it is extremely aggravating to someone like me. Because I am an animal lover. I am a cat lover. I've got, other than Mama and her babies, I've got 5. I've got 4 black cats, 2 of which are siblings. 1 is my Sirius, who is my therapy animal, because I have depression, and he helps me out a lot. And my lipstick is not even. Meh. And the other one is Lil, who I call him Calm You Kitty, because he's not my cat. He's everyone's cat, because he just, makes his rounds and enjoys himself, and he's a good cat. But with all of this, this really it pisses me off, because who in their right mind would kick out their heavily pregnant cat? Who? Not me. No, not on my watch. So that is why I've been so MIA. Not because I haven't had anything to record about, because trust me, I've had plenty. I just really haven't had that much time, because I'm also looking for work and school. I'm going to go back to school, which is going to be interesting, because I've got a lot of shit I got to do, but I'm still going to try and make time for that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I'm excited that I can have my babies go to good homes. I can have some peace of mind knowing that this mama cat is going to be taken care of, because she deserves so much better than what she's gotten. And she's warmed up to us so quickly. Like, she instantaneously trusted us, to the point where she let us pick up her babies right after she had them, which if you know cats, isn't always a thing. So, but I'm thinking of another ghost story I'm probably going to post up later today. And I've been looking at, there's some of the cemeteries that we've got here in the Folsom area in Sacramento. I learned something new. Speaking of Nugget, there he is. Hey, Porch Pirate, look at the babies. Say hello to you too, Bubba's. Oh, nope, okay. But that's what's been going on. There's a new, like, it's a fraternity that I saw, kind of like the Elks Lodge, that I want to try and get a little bit more research on, because there's an entire, like, there's just this small little cemetery here in Folsom that has to do with, like, that little, like, fraternity, and apparently it's been a thing for over 100 years, and it's just really cool. I want to try and get some research done on it. So if you guys have any ideas for future videos, sorry, my cat is he's being a little photo bomber. If you have any ideas, let me know. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.